So here it is, the NFT that made me $500, if you can believe it. A simple skull, low-key pretty hard. I was a little attached to it and it did hurt that I sold it. Rule number one, never get too attached to your NFTs. Basically, all I did was a bunch of research and I ended up just purchasing something that I thought looked really dope. And you know, based on the crypto punks that have been selling for hundreds of thousands of dollars, I just thought this would be a good investment. So ended up buying it, ended up listing it the same day and kind of letting that rock. Now at this point, some people would probably call this luck for the most part, but there was a pump and it ended up flipping 9 days later from the date I purchased it. It ended up costing me around $300. I think I sold it for like $800 or $900 and boom, I instantly just made profit off of my money. Now granted, it doesn't cost you $300 to buy an NFT. You can mint them for as low as $50 plus gas. So you can get in at about $100. It's really not that hard. Since then, I've purchased a lot of different NFTs. It's essentially like my little garden of seeds, and we'll see which ones grow and really which ones just die out, because that happens. Now this video is pretty long, I'm not gonna lie to you guys. It's gonna kind of go in depth with another project that I plan on minting here soon, kind of the breakdown on how that works, and more in depth on, you know, how I purchased my NFT, etc., etc. But I just want to get straight to the point and let you guys know what I did. I basically purchased an NFT, listed it, there was a pump, it sold, I made $500, and it was honestly that easy. Now obviously I did a lot of research going into this and I really just purchased what caught my eye. This is truly a space that you can really multiply your money very quickly, but also lose it all. Never spend what you're not willing to lose, and never buy what doesn't catch your eye. Today I want to talk about how I made $500 flipping NFTs, or should I say NFT. This is a topic that, you know, I kind of touched on briefly as I was learning about a month ago. I literally purchased my first ever NFT a month ago, so very new to it. I feel like I've been so obsessed with the space that now I can finally just talk about it, and I understand it, you know what I mean? And at first I thought it was all about, you know, making money, let's get it. But you shortly realize that NFTs are more than that. You know, it's a community that can potentially earn you passive income for holding some of these NFTs. I know a lot of people think, oh, it's just a stupid JPEG. You're paying money for an image that anyone can print, and it doesn't make any sense. And I completely feel you. You know, I definitely had the same mentality initially when I heard about this whole entire concept. But at the end of the day, money is money, community is community. And in reality, when you can build community, you can make a lot of money. So that's kind of been the short-term lesson that I've learned. I've already gotten scammed through NFTs. I think this is definitely something that you have to learn. You have to make those mistakes. You have to buy your NFTs to even grasp the concept of how it all works on this blockchain, purchasing crypto, which is Ethereum. That's been going crazy. Bitcoin has been going crazy. It's just all these like weird, unknown, decentralized things that just don't suit cash and, you know, banks and what we've grown up to know. And that's where I'm like all for it. I think Web3 is the future. And, you know, at one point people were saying, oh, Amazon is never going to work. FedEx is never going to work. The internet is stupid. And now look, there's multi-millionaires. There's people who eat every day creating content like myself, and you know, I'm the, I guess it's the proper word, anomaly, the person who was like, you know, I don't care what anyone says, I'm gonna do this. And that's kind of the mentality you got to have going into this kind of stuff. So I just wanted to talk more about how I made $500 with NFTs, and I'll tell you, this is a game of patience, no different than stocks. You want to buy low, sell high, period. That is the secret formula that everyone seems to be saying. The tips are to potentially very similar to sneakers. And that's why I think this works so well with us, right? We love collectibles. That's essentially what these NFTs are. Sneakers or collectibles. Yeah, you can't wear them, but you can print it out. You can hang it up on the wall and say, yo, that's my NFT. I paid X and X for it and it's worth X and X. You know what I mean? So that's where I think it's really cool. But beyond that, the artwork is just fire, right? I'm gonna show you guys a project to kind of give you a breakdown of how it all works. So I have this project right here. I have a one-of-one NFT through these guys. They made it for me, but I just want to show you guys how it works. Here is what you would have. NFT, this is the Mad Ape. I'll put the link down below, madape.io. The pre-sale is October 30th. It's gonna be public. So when I say pre-sale, I mean people that got on the whitelist. So what a whitelist is essentially is, it's like when you're going to enter a raffle for sneakers and they call you and say, oh, you have won to purchase a pair. That's basically all a whitelist is. You're guaranteed to get one of these NFTs that you can mint on the 30th. That is the pre-sale, right? Public is when anyone and everyone can purchase. They might sell out in 5 minutes. You know, we don't know. There is 83,000 people in the Discord, so I would imagine this is going to sell out immediately. And that's kind of how it works. Community's huge, hype, crazy. No different than shoes, right? Whitelist, essentially you enter the raffle, and to get in this whitelist, you basically engage in the Discord community, which we'll get into. You guys can see, welcome to the Mad Ape tournament. It kind of gives you a breakdown on what this group is all about and how much it's going to cost you to mint. So right here we can see 0.77 ETH. That's Ethereum. That's how much money you'll need to have in your wallet. I don't want to lose you guys. It's very simple when you're following along and actually setting everything up, but I'm just giving you the explanation on how this whole process works. So you guys can see all the different characters they have. They have a James Bond. They have the Goku, John Wick. There's so many dope characters, and I can't wait to see what else they've been slowly like showing more and more that they're dropping. And some of them are super fire. They're not like crazy complex. Like if you were to print this, it would look pretty fire, especially like some screen print. Ooh, sauce. Now, I think the future of NFTs is the gaming experience, which they have. They're giving you an opportunity. They're building out a game. I truly believe that is the future. Gaming. Imagine purchasing your NFT character and being able to play with them in a game. That is so dope. So what's most important with a lot of these NFTs, there's so many, it gets confusing. This is where you need to do your own research. You have to put some time into this. I know there's a lot of, oh, well, this NFT went for $500,000. This went for $2 million. And this went for $100,000. And yeah, that was a game of patience. That was a lot of people who got in early and people who truly took risk and believed in the project. People don't talk about the hundreds of thousands of dollars they've lost from getting hacked or things getting stolen. You know, if you're not safe in this crypto space, you will get finessed and you will lose a lot of money. So you always need to be aware of that. You don't click any spam links that you don't really know of. We're going back to the concept of if it's too good to be true, it probably is. Now, most of these NFTs, for example, Mad Ape has a roadmap. This roadmap kind of gives you an idea of what they plan to do in the group. And this is where I'm saying, I thought NFTs were all about money, but really they're all about community. For example, we can see once 10% sells out, Mad Ape is going to do an iOS AR app that they're going to create that's going to bring your Mad Ape to life in 3D. Then at 25%, you guys can see there's going to be a merchandise store with 10 t-shirts mailed for free to the most active community members. So it truly is a group where you just talk to, you meet new people. NFTs is that same space as sneakers. I just can't even imagine how many people I've met through sneakers and the opportunities I've gotten. It is the same thing with NFTs. There's so many people doing so many different things that you really never know who you're going to run into. So it's a sense of networking, honestly. Then you guys can see at 50%, 10 Mad Ape merch loot boxes containing a hoodie, t-shirt, a mug, a picture book, and perhaps even more will be mailed to active community members. It's all about community. They want you to hold on to these apes. Then at 75%, every original Mad Ape owner that won't sell will get a free mint and 2 mystery items. You can see at 75% development continues, and then once we hit 100, enough Mad Apes are minted in order for the tournament development to kick off. There's going to be 100 ETH prize pool, which is bread, guys. 100 ETH, sheesh. To give you perspective, 1 ETH as of now is about $4,200. So multiply that times 100. And then they're going to start working on the Mad Ape universe. You know, this project seems to be very polished, and the dev team just seems to be really on point with what they're doing. And like I said, there's 80,000 plus in this group. Put the Discord link down below and you guys can join it and kind of learn and just see what's going on. But I hope that kind of gives you a sense of how these projects work. So what we'll do next is hop in the Discord. This was probably the most confusing thing for me because I just didn't understand what was going on. So essentially you'll join this Discord group, and this is where you're going to find all the information about the group, whether there's giveaways, how to get on that whitelist, like I told you guys, how many people are in the group, kind of like some sneak peeks of what is to come, the different types of characters. There's invite contests, so if you can invite the most people, invite all your friends, blah blah blah, that could potentially get you on a whitelist. There's levels to how active you are in the community. The most active people typically get on the whitelist, or they get that merch and different prizes like I told you guys earlier. And then there's kind of like an information tab that's going to give you the announcements that the group owner, that the development team will kind of update you on what's going on. They have their roadmap, official links. You always need to stay tuned. Any Discord you guys jump into, only stick to the official links. So many people are here getting finessed. It's really just your safety net. This is the true source of the project in these Discords, and they're active every single day. It's pretty cool. Now, if you guys have any questions on this, you can drop comments down below, because I know it's just really confusing. Like, it's just one of those things until you try it And you can get in at $50. You can get in at $100. You know, it doesn't have to be anything too crazy. Now I want to get into the concept of, you know, making some money. I know that's what a lot of people want to do, passive income. There are a lot of these NFTs, you can actually make passive income just for owning them every month. Now, my first NFT that I purchased was actually a non-fungible bones. I just thought this project was really cool. Right now in the NFT space, since Bitcoin and Ethereum have went up, and gas is crazy. Gas is a whole nother concept. Every time you purchase an NFT, not only do you pay whatever that price is, so let's say 0.5 Ethereum, there's also going to be a gas charge. That's basically like, imagine when you purchase something through PayPal, there's always those fees. That's essentially what gas is. Gas has been extremely high these last few days. But my first purchase was non-fungible bones, like I told you guys. It just was a really cool project. I'm all about Halloween gang. Now I personally look at all these NFTs and basically your portfolio as a garden, right? You plant all these different seeds, and you know, sometimes you have multiple. You got 2 jalapeno plants, you got 2 tomato plants, you got 2 cilantro plants, you know what I mean? Just so you have a backup, or one will take care of the other, right? Now, obviously your best bet is minting. I went into this with, you know what, I have this amount of money, I'm just gonna put it in there and just roll the dice. Probably not the smartest thing, but definitely taught me a lot of lessons. Number one, I got finessed through a fake project. That's something that I want you guys to look out for. Always make sure you stick to those official links, because there are people re-uploading projects that aren't theirs and charging, and you get finessed. How do you do it? Just being stupid. That's what I did. But minting these projects is the most important, because that's when you're going to get the lowest price. For example, let's say minting is at 0.03 Ethereum. As soon as you mint that project on the back end of OpenSea, which is essentially like the StockX of NFTs, that 0.03 Ethereum NFT that you purchase might be worth 0.06. That's profit. So what I've done is purchased tons of different NFTs that I like, that look cool visually to me. And this is another really important thing that I need you to drill in your head. Never spend what you're not willing to lose. And also never buy what truly doesn't catch your eye. Bars. Wow. Dr. Seuss over here. Yeah, that's so important. You know, there's been a lot of projects that I've passed upon just because they just weren't visually appealing to me. And a lot of the stuff that I've purchased most recently, I'm like, that looks really dope to me. And that's kind of what you need to stick to, because if all this just crashes and burns, you still own these on the blockchain. They're still yours. It's your property. So you might as well be proud of it. Don't buy anything that you just absolutely despise of. Now, all that to say, through purchasing all these NFTs, doing my own research, following all these Twitter pages, you guys can follow my NFT Twitter page if you guys want to stay up to date with what I'm doing and my different purchases and kind of my thoughts and ideas behind it. I ended up just purchasing for the low. Every time I saw the floor drop, which the floor is essentially the asking price of the NFT. It's the lowest asking price that you can buy in on that project. So through doing that, I bought one called Official Orbit. I bought it for the low, and within 9 days, there was for some reason, a huge pump in that specific NFT, and I made $500 sale, boom, just like that. So off of my $300 investment, I think I ended up selling it for like $800 or $900. Crazy, right? That money was instantly available at my account, and you know, I just reinvested it back into NFTs. Now, you probably shouldn't look at it this way, but I analyzed, okay, you know, I have money in the savings. That money is just sitting there. It's not collecting any type of interest. So why not just put some of that in these NFTs, and boom, I made $500. I lost $250 because of a scam. So I'm up $250 on top of, you know, I put money in Ethereum before it shot up. So I'm probably up like $800 so far. It's a very strange world, guys. I truly am just trying to put you on as I'm learning and kind of help you guys, because this is just one of those things that I don't want you to sleep on if you don't have to. I don't want you to be late to the train. And no, we're super early to it, but I personally just don't want to say something stupid that could be making me money, right? I want to use the money that I make during my day job, YouTube, brand deals, all that stuff, and put it into things that are going to make more money. Because in reality, what are we truly working for? I think it's freedom. Freedom to, today you don't want to work, that's okay, man. You want to go on vacation tomorrow? That's cool. I think that's really the essence of life, is to live it, right? Not to be in this hamster wheel spinning and just burning through money and truly not having your money work for you so you can live the life that you want to live. And that life is truly just living, bro. Go to the grocery store, buy that filet mignon. You know, don't even look at the price. Just buy it. You want some crab legs? Buy it. Enjoy it. It's yours. You ain't got to worry about it because your money is making money. I'm a foodie, bro, if you can't tell. So there you guys have it. If you want like a full in-depth tutorial on how to set everything up, I'll probably also make like a Discord just so you guys can join and kind of learn more, just so I can get a group of you guys that want to learn about this as I learn as well. This all comes down to doing your own research. There's no one out there who's some god that knows all the answers. But, you know, there's people with good calls. You just got to jump on the train to take a risk. If you guys want to see an extension of this NFT series and, you know, more in-depth tutorials on, you know, how to do this, make sure to hit the thumbs up on the video and drop a comment down below just so I know you guys have some type of interest in this. A lot of us are getting older, bro. I'm 27 now. I love sneakers. I'm going to continue to buy sneakers. That's my passion. But at the end of the day, I want to have these small little side hustles that are going to continuously help me grow and, you know, shape the life that I want to live and continue to live. But that is all I have for you guys today. Much love to y'all. Take it easy. Happy Halloween, and I'll catch you guys in the next one. Run it.